Welcome to another Women and the series, which is a Tobo Sigwe, Ezekolomo. Today I want to teach on power. Power, 4 kinds of power. I want you, my viewers, to listen to this teaching, explanation carefully because it will help you. 4 kinds of what? Power. Okay. What is power? Power is the ability to command obedience. Most times people say that knowledge is power. I always tell people knowledge is not power. Knowledge is a vehicle you can use to do what? Arrive to what? At the domain of power. But it's not power itself. People go to school with your certificates and all those things. Does it translate into power? How does it empower you? No, it's not power. By the time I list the 4 kinds of power, then you see that there is no one that has to do with what? Knowledge. Knowledge is a vehicle that can help you to acquire power, but it's not an end in itself. It's not power in itself. So many people, especially here in Africa or here in Nigeria, people go to school and they come out disappointed because they are thinking that by the time they go to school and come out, they will have money, they will have power. No, knowledge is not what? Power. So what are these powers that I'm going to discuss today? I want to keep it brief because I see this teaching as one of my most important teaching. Now, the first kind of power, which is the lowest, is what? Financial power. The first kind of power, which is the lowest, is what? Financial power. What we call ego, money. Money is power. In Igbo days, some people say ego. Money commands obedience. Whoever has money will be able to what? Command obedience. So money is power. Unfortunately, this is the power that majority of the human populace is clamoring for because it's at the base. It's at the base and it's the easiest to do what? Achieve. In these rungs of power, the higher you climb, the more difficult it gets to acquire the power. The higher you climb the rung of power, the more difficult it is to acquire the power. So financial power is what almost everybody is clamoring for because it will help them to solve their material need, their immediate need. To solve your immediate need, you need money. So just like what I said, that knowledge is not power. Anybody can acquire power. Anybody can acquire financial power. Even idiots can acquire financial power, depending if you have the guts, if you have the mind to do what it entails. However, there is what I would say that 2 kinds of ways of acquiring this power. One is ibegaba. That means to grow the money. You grow the money. It takes time and years of consistency and discipline to grow money. Then the word is what? Ichwego. Ichwego means for you to do anything by hook or by crook to get money. It's during Ichwego that you can do anything. You don't need any form of intellect. You don't need any form of discipline. You don't need any form of restraint. You don't need any form of humility. Anybody actually ego with ego, if the person has guts, all it takes is what? Guts to do what is required. If it means killing your own, fine and good. But for you to grow money, it takes time. However, everybody is struggling to do what? Get money. Financial power. I'm breaking this thing down for you, for you, my viewers, so that you understand how this world operates. Now, the next kind of power, the third one, if you are moving up the rung of power, is what? Political power. Is what? Political power. Or you can call it military power, government power. Those who have acquired the real money, once they acquire it, they realize there is something bigger than that kind of power. That one policy from government can destroy them, can make you a poor man overnight. So that is why you see those who have acquired financial power, either they struggle by all means to get people into government, or they try by all means for them to get into government. Because you cannot compare political power with what? Financial power. You cannot compare political power with what? Financial power. What I'm not going to share moving up is how you access these powers. If you can try to see how you are going to access these powers. But I'm going to explain the basic for you. So political power is the third rung of what? Power. It's also it's difficult to acquire. It's difficult to do what? Acquire. Because political power is lethal. In fact, it was an American judge that said, well, power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. It was when he was talking about, the man that's made that statement was talking about even political power. Because you can create a policy that can devastate a lot of people, and you can also create a policy that can do what? Uplift a lot of people. You can do a greater number of good with political power. In Igbo, we have a saying, n'ofu onye adịghị esila ọra nni, n'ofu onye sila ọra nni ọra ericha ya jụọ ya n'ọfọlọ ọzọ, mana ọra siela ofu onye nni, ofu onye ama nlicha. Now, that order that they are saying that one person cannot cook for, literally what the saying I said means is what? That one person cannot cook for the crowd, but the crowd can cook for one person. The government is crowd. Government is what? Crowd. You can do a greater number of good with government as in revenues. There is no a single individual that can do it, no matter how rich you are. Because wealth is about multiplication of money. So if you use that your money to start doing philanthropy, you will see that the money will deplete. Even at times, I've said it, most times people that do the philanthropy are thieves. People that are heavily involved in philanthropy are thieves. They do it to whitewash their image in the eyes of the public, or to hide their secret moves. But with government money, with political power, you can do a greater number of good compared to what an individual, a single wealthy individual, those that claim they are billionaires, can do. You cannot compare an individual money to the state money. Now, the second one is what? Occultic power. Remember, I said that the higher you go, the more difficult it is to acquire what? Power. Occultic power. What you people call voodoo, mysticism. At times, people that go to school say that there is nothing like mysticism. I laugh at them. What you don't know is greater than you. There is power. There is occultic power. I'm telling you with all sense of confidence. There is what? Occultic power. There is power that, as I'm shooting this video, is during is daylight. There is power that can make this day time change to night. The thing is, are you equal to the task? Are you ready to do what is required to be able to achieve that kind of feat? So don't say what you do not know. There is occultic power. There is what? Occultic power. And purveyors of this kind of power, do not forget those who make noise that are in the public domain claiming to possess one kind of powers. I always say it. Once you hear people saying they possess power, leave them. They do not have it. From financial power to political power to occultic power to spiritual powers, most people that possess the real powers, they do not make noise about it. Why? Because power is guarded, it's secret. What people even call occultic power, what is occultism? The meaning of occultism is secret. Occultism, occult, the word occult means secret. In Igbo, we have a saying, Adawa Akonao. That means you do not display your wealth in the public. Anybody who has power and displays it in that power publicly will pay dearly for it. Then the person will understand why Jesus Christ in the Bible was executed, assuming he existed. That fate that befell Jesus Christ for doing public miracles and public display of power will befall that person. All the rich men that are crying of being attacked and being chased by government or being do this one, why do you think that in most civilized societies, the people that have money, they create so many wages so that government will not realize the amount of money they have? People that have money hide it. People that have power hide it. They use it when they want to use it. They use it when there is need for them to use it. In the same way, people that have occultic power, that play with occultic power, that display occultic power, they hide it. It's not an open thing. So all these people making adverts, come, I'll do this one for you. They don't. I'm telling you, what you do is the more you look, the less you see. They will take from you. What they're looking for is the one you have. Now, the first and the most far removed, the hardest spiritual power. Spiritual power. This is the most difficult power to attain. As we are living in this world, I doubt if there are up to 100 people with spiritual power. Most people that claim religious organizations that say they have spiritual powers, they don't have it. What they have is religion. Almost not all religion deal with what? Occultic power. Witchcraft. You cannot build any religion without occultic power. Like I said elsewhere, what they do is to hide it. They won't tell you the real source of the power. They put things that you want to know. You know that I usually say they don't say truth in the public. I do open aura. If you say the truth in the public, everywhere will scatter. There will be riot, there will be chaos. So to rule the public, a lot of lies are needed. Because you won't tell them the truth. If you tell the people truth, there will be problem. Remember, it's the truth that sets free. And most people who are controlling your minds do not want you to be free. So they cannot tell you the truth. All they want to tell you is things that will keep enslaving you. So spiritual powers is power that is far removed from all this. People that are telling you that they are selling spiritual power, they don't. No, because spiritual power is very difficult and it's an individual thing. There is no defined way to it that is generally acceptable. It is that narrow road in the Bible that they are telling you about. It's very difficult. Forget all the people claiming to be, I'm telling you authoritatively, all the churches, all the mosques, all the whatever that are dealing with what? Occultic power. They're not dealing with spiritual powers. Nobody is going to teach you spiritual powers when you are ready for it. Like the Orientals will say, once the student is ready, the master will appear. Once you are ready for this spiritual power, the master will appear. Now, in this physical world, in this universe, the most important power is what? Political power and financial power. That's the most seen, and that's why humans are always going for these two. This one are unseen. This one are seen. Political power and financial power. You easily feel their impact. You are seeing it live and direct. It's quick. Those who have money, they want to move, show you the strength of their money, is seen. You see it immediately. The same way those who have political power, if they come for attack or they want to do anything, you are feeling the impact immediately. But this one, you will never see them coming. It's unseen. The impact is unseen. This is where I'll stop in this particular video. This particular video has very depth, but there are some certain things you cannot teach uninitiates. And there are some certain things that you need to come, some certain revelations that you need to come stumble on by yourself without a guide. So this is the best I can stop from for you, my dear viewers. Remember, it is the truth that sets free. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, and share. I would like to hear from some of you. If you have any question, please, you can reach me through the number on the screen or my email address or my other social media handles. Thank you. Thank you.